Okay, so we are back to play some more Dot Hack Infection. One thing that I'm going to be doing to kind of account for any irregularities, I noticed that in the playback, especially when I stop and start the recording with the capture card, it can get off just ever so slightly, which it's not that big of a deal, but instead, I'm going to start using timestamps so that I know where to cut in the final edit, but I don't have like a million different videos to use, and I also can hopefully avoid that latency issue, even though it's like probably a millisecond or something like that. It's not that bad, but I'd like to avoid it if I can, and timestamps might actually be easier. But anyway, we're going to dive in. We're going to look at some of our emails. So we do have some relationship points that we can kind of make good on, so this can continue our conversations with these characters. Mistral. But I mess up a lot too. Kite, do you buy groceries? Let's see. I used to go, but not anymore. Now I'm a neat. I don't leave my room. I get dragged to carry stuff. I was so surprised to find out things I eat are so expensive. Yeah, why not? And then Pyros. Haha, that might be true. You're right, Fair Eyes. You're indeed someone I can trust, and I'm great for trusting you. Okay. By the way, Fair Eyes, are games something we don't need? I think they're good to have. Don't know about playing them all the time, but it lets you experience things you normally can't. Yeah, that's a solid answer. I agree with that. All right, let's see if there's anything on the BBS before logging in. Doesn't look like it. So I technically should be doing or working on other videos. I did a lot of recording over this past weekend, and I've kind of scheduled things out through April 1st, essentially, or somewhere around then. I should be doing other things, but I don't know. I really I wanted to play this game, so why not? I'm trying to remember what she needs. I'll trade one Stormbracer. Okay, so she wants sports drinks. Okay, we have new email, probably from our companions, but I'm gonna gate over to the other server, Delta. And it has a check mark because we have missions there that we can complete, so that's a good kind of low-key way to remind you of where you need to go next, because you can get lost.
Mia, you've been acting weird lately. Why do you care about that guy so much?
Jealous much, Elk?
What I do is none of your business, Elk.
Mia, do you like him?
Like him? What do you mean by that?
Mia, I like you.
Good for you for confessing your feelings.
What? What's this? I feel strange.
Interesting little tidbit.
Hey, can we talk for a minute? I have a favorite area, but it's been looking odd lately. It might have been caused by a data bug.
So we'll want to pay attention to the keywords of this favorite area of Elk's, because that'll give us an insight into his character. A lot of, like for instance in Dot Hack 0, something we learn about the Sora that we encounter in that light novel is he prefers areas with certain keyword names, and they have like very depressing undertones to them, which kind of get at, like one of them is betrayed, which kind of get at some of the things that happen to him within the world in the events of Dot Hack Sign, and makes sense for his character why he would gravitate toward areas with the names betrayed and other things like of that nature. So we'll want to pay attention to what Elk's favorite area, the keywords are for that favorite area.
You're the only one who can help. The area is Delta, plenty of smiling Haifa. Can you come with me?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Plenteous Smiling Haifa seems like something very sweet and inviting and warm, possibly conveys sort of some of the reasons that Elk started playing the world in the first place, or the character behind Elk, and what he was hoping to find here. Okay, I'm not sure if I have to do that right now. But I really want to do the Natsume.
Okay.
Okay, so Black Rose is here. Guess we'll add Mistral as well.
Alrighty, I'm coming.
And hopefully we aren't kind of trapped into...
Yeah?
Nope, not that. No, let me examine the gate. Okay. Yeah, word list. Yeah, hopefully we're not trapped into taking elk right away. Oh, it's only level 7. I don't know why I was so worried about this area. Okay. Yeah, let's get another playable character real quick. See, do I have... Okay, I do have some fairies orbs. Okay. So once again, kind of while we're opening all of these field portals, I wanted to bring up another kind of relevant piece of context or background from another one of the related stories. I should have... Oh, okay. Should have data drained, but I can data drain you. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we want to get a lot of virus cores. We'll need them. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this in like multitask, which is not one of my strong suits. Grunt mints. Okay, nope. Yeah, multitasking already not off to a great start. Let me just get these mints. Oh, I can't while there's a battle going on. Okay. Oh, nice. Come back here. Okay. Alright, hopefully this goes easier. I'm gonna tell everyone to use first aid so we can be relatively safe and I don't have to pay that close of attention to the fights on screen. So last time we talked about two central figures to the creation of the world, Emma Wieland and Harold Hervik. To recap, Emma Wieland is the author of the Epitaph of the Twilight, which is the epic poem that inspires the makeup of the world. This guy does not want to get caught. Okay. Come back here. Jesus fucking Christ, just stay still. Okay. Sorry. So, the Epitaph of the Twilight, Emma Wieland is the author. It's the epic poem that inspires the makeup of the world. She dies under mysterious circumstances before finishing the epic poem. Harold Horvik, creator of Fragment, which is the beta version of the world, Hervik disappears under mysterious circumstances before the completion of beta testing. So in this episode, I'd like to discuss .hack 0 in greater detail. So this light novel takes an in-depth look at the events leading up to imoq, and the central character is Carl, aka... Junka Nimura. One interesting thing about Junka Nimura is that her father is Tokuoka, who is a central character in .hack Liminality. Come back here, Jesus Christ, just... God fucking damn you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, so he's a central character in Liminality. Junka Nimura never met her father, but she was immediately interested in the world because she knew that her father had something to do with it. In fact, Tokuoka was a lead programmer in charge of the Japanese localization of the world. Shortly after the project's completion, he left CC Corp. She saw playing the world as an opportunity to chase his shadow and learn more about him. Yeah. In fact, liminality picks things up right after .hack 0. Tragically, Carl falls into a coma while playing the world. Given his former position in CC Corp's inner circle, Tokuoka is able to investigate from within in an attempt to uncover what happened to his daughter. Now, there are some things about Zero and liminality that I'm not going to explain at this point, because these details are spoilers for imoq. Come back here. I think we have 2 of them, so I'm going to data drain this one just so we don't have a reviving issue. Ooh, Wind Axe. I think Pyros already has that. And we're going to kill this one first so he doesn't revive the level 0 thing that we just created. So yeah, there's some things that I'm not going to touch on from 0 right now because it can be potential spoiler territory for imoq, but I'll approach this subject as carefully as possible without spoiling anything about the games, rest assured. So, let's get into it. Through her playing, Carl encounters one of the central characters from .hack Sign, Sora. In fact, Zero takes place after the events of Sign. Carl encounters Sora in Hallgron's at Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. Like other central characters, Carl has a seemingly inexplicable draw to this area within the game. In fact, she describes this area as having a, quote, malice bathed in a divine light. We can see the antipodal character of this location and how it serves as a microcosm of the world. Similar to the influence Hallgron seems to have over her, Carl is also drawn to Sora in some strange way. Sieg, one of the characters we've encountered in imoq, gets roped into trying to help Carl as he and other characters are worried about Carl hanging out with Sora. Interesting side note, we learn in 0 that Mai Minase is Sieg's girlfriend IRL. Mai Minase is a central character in Liminality who helps Tokuoka with his investigation. And while hanging out with Sora, Carl encounters Aura. Carl witnesses a climactic scene between Sora and Aura, which seems to cause Sora excruciating pain. And then Carl doesn't hear from or see Sora for quite some time, and she starts to get worried about this. She starts to get worried about this mysterious character. Sorry, reading and playing this game at the same time. Yeah, because I wrote this ahead of time so that I could kind of look at it and make sure I didn't spoil anything, and also just have my thoughts kind of give them some semblance of organization. But anyway, in an attempt to possibly get some leads about Sora's whereabouts, Carl posts the following on the BBS. Quote, Aura, a girl, the cathedral, Basho's disciple. A character wrapped in bandages. I would like to know more about these things. Please share what you know. Mariko, the player behind Subaru, also a central character in Sign, reads the message and reaches out to Carl. She tries to explain Aura's behavior to Carl, but this just pisses her off more. She tells Carl that Aura is a child that was never supposed to be born. Her mother is hunting her down. She also says that Aura is alive, but she is totally of the world. She adds that, quote, the world was built to be Aura's cradle. I'm going to stop there with any more about Aura because we will shortly learn more about who or what Aura is from the games. God, can you guys not, kill enemies? I do want to add one final word on Sora, again without spoiling anything, as it pertains to the fate of Carl and the player behind the character. Sora has an unnatural connection to Skaith, the big boss in this first part of the game. We see Sora transform into Skaith on 2 occasions in Volume 1 of .hack 0, so whether this is the real Sora or not, this iteration of Sora is able to do something that no player character should be able to do. Perhaps this is just Skaith masquerading as Sora to create a wolf in sheep's clothing effect. Either way, Skaith causes Carl to fall into a coma. 1 second. I won't speak on this any further, but I urge anyone who's interested to watch .hack Sign and seek out an English translation of .hack 0. Putting both of these pieces together will give some really interesting backstory to the main boss of Infection and could possibly lead to some interesting answers about a central character in .hack GU. And oh my god, that was tough to get through. But there's some kind of interesting information, so as we kind of bring in some more of this stuff from Zero and Liminality and Sign as well, we'll kind of see how all of this unfolds and connects with the events that are taking place in the game here. And I'm really excited to kind of speak to all of this because, again, I love how everything connects in all of the different kind of the anime series, the OVAs, the light novels, the manga, and the video games. It's just, what a fucking brilliant idea that it's not just like, oh, let's make a video game and then let's make an anime adaptation of it or a manga adaptation of it. But it's continuations and parallels.
I went right into the dungeon because I wanted the spiral edge. But I got scared and ran away.
No.
Come on, Natsume. Be strong. That's why you started this game.
Yeah, Natsume.
Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Okay, let's go get her the treasure. And we'll data drain along the way, why not? Hopefully nothing too bad happens to us. Nothing has yet, knock on wood. Getting a few virus cores, which is always good to have. Okay, so I went through the dungeon. It's only 3 levels, but here's the GOT statue with supposedly the item Natsume is looking for, the spiral edge. And we got it. Yellow candy, yellow candy. Okay, nice. Natsume was looking for this.
Wow, you have the spiral edge? You're so lucky.
Alright, so we have the option to keep it or to give it to her. I'm gonna give it to her.
Oh? Are you sure? But I can't give you anything in return.
How about that member address?
Well, except maybe myself.
Whoa, where is this going? I just want your
What?
member address. Yeah, same, Kite,
Don't
same.
take me wrong. Well, what I meant was, maybe I could help you out with something. Bye.
Yep, and now we have a new party member. Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna, well, let me actually, let's all gather. So it defaults to everybody scatter, but that's annoying. I'm gonna give her yellow candy. And then where is Mistral? Where'd you go? Hey. Give her a yellow candy. Okay, so he's one of the special ones. I'm gonna make a quick save and then I'm gonna pick up with Elk. Alright. So let's actually disband. Hey. I'm gonna add Elk to the party. I'm gonna see if I can add Mia too.
Okay.
Nope, no response. Oh, level 1! Oh god, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to raise some levels with her. But for now, let's use our ever-reliable Black Rose. Yeah, I am scared to go without you. Sue me. Alright, let's get going. Where did he want to go? Plenteous Smiling Haifa. Okay, it's level 14. We should be okay.
Sorry, but I want to go there. Only with you.
Oh, it's like a date. It's like a date. That's cute.
So long.
After I sent her away, brought her back, and then only to send her away again. Let me actually refresh my items real quick. I don't want to go in with, you know, not enough since we only have the two of us. And always good to have another one of these. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Let's try this. There we go. Nice. Not a lot for elk though. Let's see. Benoit, no, he's thunder. Okay. I'm just gonna sell them all. Why not? Couple more fairies orbs. Good on those. Yeah, you know what? This should be fine. All right, onward. Come on, elk. Let's go to your favorite area. He mentioned that there might be some corruption there or some kind of data bug. So let's go check it out.
I don't see anything wrong with this place. I'm sorry. Actually, there's something I want to ask you.
Now here we go.
I'll give you every item I have in return for, can you give me your bracelet?
Aw, he wants to be special in Mia's eyes.
Please, I beg you. If I get it, Mia will hang around with me again, just like we used to.
Poor buddy.
What the? What's happening? Let's go to the dungeon. We might find something.
The world was mad with your request. Okay. Yeah, let's... So I'm gonna do the the field portals, also the spring, so we'll pick up in a sec. Okay, so I took care of the field portal, so now it's time to go down into the dungeon. Oh my god, there was so much spiky grass, which basically they just spam putting you and your party members to sleep, and then if all of you are asleep, you're fucked. But I did learn, so I had this mistaken notion in my head.
This place didn't used to be like this. The lie I told is now true.
So he lied to get us out here, and then it's true.
Lie? I lied to get you to come here, and now it's come true.
But like I was saying with the spiky grass, so I did realize when they put me to sleep that I had this mistaken notion in my head that, like, Kite can't die. Like, anyone else can, and you can just revive them, but Kite cannot die, or else it's game over. And that's not true. I did die when we were both asleep, and then Elk was able to resurrect me, and we could carry on. But, man... Okay, these guys are fucking annoying. Come back here.
Low rep.
Okay.
Rep done. Rep done. Low rep.
Oh yeah, so you have to be facing the target to...
Rep done.
This is gonna be annoying. Damn. Okay.
Low rep.
Yeah, heal us. Okay, this guy's actually not so bad. Especially, I'm just going to use a bunch of physical skills that deal a lot of hits at reduced damage, of course, but kind of helps to get this over with faster. There we go. Alright, a lot of branching paths here. Okay, there's the down. We're gonna try to go through the whole dungeon, though. It's a little difficult with just me and a Wave Master, because again, Wave Masters are pretty flimsy. I really need to devote some time to just getting
Invisible egg.
the best equipment possible
Invisible egg.
for all of the party members. I should probably just do that. That might make this a little easier as well.
Invisible egg.
Oh, shut up.
Egg.
Wow, how many invisible eggs are in this room? Okay. Well, this is a good opportunity, too, to get a whole bunch of Holy Sap, which is another trading item that we need for items that... one-time use items that increase certain parameters. What's up, Pico? Okay. Yeah, and what's nice is if you're fighting an enemy that can cast magic like that, if you're able to beat them, like even if the spell is technically cast or it's been initiated, if you can beat them before the spell actually takes effect, the animation still happens, but no damage is done, which is nice. Okay, so I've cleared the dungeon up to the infected area, so we're gonna go head in.
Mia, what are you doing here?
Suspicious.
Mia is calling me. Mia is calling me.
Aw. Go get her. Oh boy. Yeah, so we're just not gonna even question what the hell Mia is doing here. That doesn't matter. Oh, okay. I was like, are you gonna do your thing, Elk, or are you just gonna let me take a bunch of hits? Yeah, this could take a while. I love the little old man groans the monster makes. Okay, there we go. Thanks, Elk. Must be using his health drinks. His SP is a little low. Actually, I'll use a spell scroll. I got a bunch of green gales, and those should be pretty good against this. Man, this does not want to be drained. There we go. Finally. Ooh, Virus Core P. Nice.
Beat!
I'm just gonna spam this, because it'll make it a little easier.
Crack beat!
Ooh. Alright, he's almost down. There we go. Down, boy.
Elk, I thought you would be here. I was looking for you.
You were looking for me? Me?
I'm not sure, but I miss you when you're not around.
Love how we just get to witness this very intimate, cute moment.
Thank you, Mia. But our favorite area is now ruined.
In theory, there's an infinite number of areas. We'll find another one somewhere else.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, well that takes care of that. Let's see if there are any other... No, our word list is all complete, and there's no check mark, so I think the next thing to do is just to kind of log out. But we did get another Ryu book, so I do want to go through these just to see if there's anything new that we get. Nothing new here. Okay, over 200 magic portals open. BGM 4. Great. What about 3? Okay, we've reached the limit for this volume. Never mind. Over 40 monsters on the list. So even though we've reached the limit for Ryu Book 3, it's still useful to open it. I'm gonna do it now, actually. So it can tell you who's online at any given time. So if you're looking for someone specifically to trade with, you can open this book up and see if they're online or not. But honestly, it's actually easier just to like log out and log back in and try your luck again. But if you want to do it that way, you can. Probably don't really have much to trade with. Oh, Ronin Blades. Okay. Yeah, let's give a quick save and then log out. Okay, let's check the board. What do we got? Oh, another goblin tag. Is it my turn? Author, Zyan. Didn't think you'd get this far, Gob. Sorry, guys. I was thinking you guys were stupid, Gob. But now that I'm here, it won't be that easy, Gob. Eavesdropping Zyan, one of the 4 Gob Kings, will be waiting at Detestable Golden Scent, Gob. Come alone. Okay. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, so we've finished the Natsume one, so now we have another potential character we can get, Sanjuro. So his character design is very much like a Ronin, and he's looking for a heavy blade weapon that looks like a katana. BT Dub, my level is at level 8. Oh boy. Okay. If you're level 8, I recommend the Kotetsu sword in Hideous Destroyer's Far Thunder. Thanks, I'm gonna head over there now, so we can get another kind of party member, Miss Gardenia. Oh, and then Gardenia. Gardenia is actually one of my favorite characters in this series, so we're gonna want to get her. She has her own fan club. I mean, it makes sense that she's one of my favorite. We finally made Miss Gardenia's fan club. Okay, I don't really care. I'm not sure if we can get her yet, but Oh, Miss Gardenia's favorite area these days is soft solitary tri-pansy. Okay, so maybe we can go get her. Okay, Nono and Flan. And then more talk about the goggles, so people having seizures from the goggles, headaches, fainting, vomiting. It might even be as bad as the deadly flash. So that was one of the first, in this world, one of the first major net incidents that was caused by a cyber terrorist who basically, like, caused a bunch of seizures through some kind of virus that he uploaded. What's deadly flash again? I've heard about it. Yeah, so they'll tell us more about it. New version again? Ultimate is coming out with a new version again. Isn't Ultimate supposed to be the perfect OS? Then why do they keep coming out with new versions? Great question. The world. Yeah, I think that would be great. But even if they really do get it, how are they going to put that huge game into a cell phone caliber spec? I'm not going to expect much. Yeah, why would you? What's a grunty? Can't find food. Okay, then they give us some ideas of where the different types of food are located, which we should just kind of come across as we advance the game. Cat toilet! Wow, look at that! Alright, so that's just about the release of the new OS. Mistral. I've never bought anything at the regular price. If you go when they're about to close, the fresh expensive foods are more than half off, and I love to haggle it even lower. It's true, I've had this happen at a grocery store where there was some like snowstorm happening and they were worried that the power would go off, so they had like these really good pretzel buns, and I went toward the end of the day, they were just giving them away, and I was like, shit, yeah, I'll take a bunch of pretzel buns, thank you. Let's respond to her. Oh, we can't yet. Okay. You are indeed right. Games are fun, but don't use terms like crap. There's even a saying you don't need a knife to kill off a game maker. Just call it crap. Are you someone that makes games? Yeah. Seems like he might be. Okay. Back to the world. Oh, another cutscene.
Are you quite sure that I may take this item?
It's all yours.
What is she giving him? I don't trust that. I wouldn't trust that.
Woohoo! Then I shall use it now.
If you want the cure, you've got to look for it at Delta, Putrid Hot-Blooded Scaffold.
Hey!
What did you get?
Magic love potion.
At any rate, let's head to Delta Putrid Hot-Blooded Scaffold.
I'm glad we get a kick out of it, at least. Okay, so that's an area we need to get to. Let me just add Pyros.
Hark!
We're gonna hear his annoying song too, so... No, Elk's not available, so we'll use Mistral. Okay, so we can't trade with him right now. Just gonna save real quick, and then we'll go take care of his little predicament. Now, the bully in me just wants to leave him like this for the rest of the game series, but we're not gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, you know what? That's kind of a high level. I'm gonna need to do some grinding before I do that, so I'm actually just gonna do the goblin tag, and then I'm gonna call it here for today. So let's go get a speed charm, because we're gonna need it. It's starting to get more difficult. Where do you... Oh, yeah. Gotta go to the magic shop for speed charms. Ooh, okay. Elk's gonna like that. Don't really have much to trade with, though. Shit. I'll get more. Okay. Ooh, almighty wand. Okay. Okay, that got us a decent way, and I think everyone pretty much has better equipment than that already. Okay. To the magic shop. Let's get a speed charm, then let's take down this goblin. And then call it a day. Ooh. I don't know if I've seen her before. What does she want? Oh, she's the one who wants... Okay. Yeah, so I think we can get Thunder Cloaks in the next game pretty easily, but if we want it early... we're gonna have to pony up those axes in order to get it. We'll save that for another time as well. We're working our way up, but it's good to know Messino is the one we need to talk to about that. Stand still. Okay, let's go get him. There we go. Not too bad.
I give up. Looks like my info wasn't much use in a game of tag.
Oh, that's another voice from Digimon, I think. Okay, back to Root Town. I'm just going to drop this in the bank, but I don't need to necessarily do that on camera. So I'm going to end the episode here. Again, leave a like if you like it, dislike if you don't. Comment, subscribe, do what you got to do. But I am hopping off, and we will continue next time.